We travel all the way up to the Great Lakes to play the Minnesota Vikings in Week 7 of the franchise, and we come into this one well-rested and prepared, fresh off of a bye week. And for those of you that are just tuning in, we had a pretty crazy trade that went down during the bye week. We traded Tevin Coleman to Detroit in exchange for rookie wide receiver Joseph Randle out of UCLA. Now, the pundits have been debating this move the entire week, trying to analyze whether or not it was a good trade, did the Falcons overpay, or even if Joseph Randle will be able to acclimate himself to a new system. The time for talk is officially over, as all those questions should be answered here on the field today. Let's get into the gameplay. The Vikings offense takes the field looking to go to the ground game on the first play of the game, and Murray's going to be tackled after a 1-yard pickup. That brings up 2nd and 9 now. Bradford connects with his tight end Rudolph at the 37, and that's going to pick up a first down. Next play, Bradford takes the high snap and hands it off to Murray, and he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 on the play to bring up 2nd down. Bradford then hands it off to Murray. He finds some running room off the left side, and he'll be brought down at the 50 to move the chains. The next play, Bradford throws a completion to Kyle Rudolph, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at the 45 after picking up 4. The handoff goes to Murray on 2nd down, and he's going to get taken down after a short gain, bringing up 3rd and 3. Latavius then gets another handoff from Bradford and picks up yet another first down on this drive. That's going to move the Vikings all the way into Falcons territory to the 30-yard line. The next play on 1st and 10, Bradford comes out with the play fake, and Tack McKinley does not fall for it. He stays with Bradford the entire play and takes him down for the sack. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 17 now from the 38. Bradford from the gun, dumping it to Rudolph, who makes the grab and jumps out of bounds, bringing up 3rd and 15. The Vikings then look to spread the defense out with a 3-wide look. Bradford with the snap drops back and forces it into coverage and is picked off by Robert Alford. That's his 4th interception this season, and right now it's looking like he might just be the new definition of a ball hawk. Every interception he's made this season has been just like this, where he reads and reacts, then locates the ball at his highest point, then makes the play. Robert Alford is just getting it done this season, folks. Now, after the interception by Alford, the offense is set up with great field position. Ryan takes the snap at the 32, scrambles out of the pocket, and delivers a beautiful pass to Julio Jones, who almost gets into the end zone. He gets tackled at the 1-yard line, but that sets up a 1st and goal from the 1. We turn and hand it off to Devontae, and he's able to punch it in for the score. So we take the lead early in this one, 7-0, but the Vikings come right back looking to attack. On 3rd and 3 right here, Bradford throws a deep pass, is completed, and that moves them all the way up to the Falcons' 29. They then come out with the ground game, handing the ball off to Murray. He breaks a tackle and picks up about 6 or 7 on the play, bringing up 2nd down. Bradford then takes the snap and the gun, goes with the play fake, looking for the end zone. He has a man open, but his man stepped out of bounds. The pass is incomplete, and we'll take that because we easily could be looking at a tie ball game, but instead we're still in the lead with the Vikings knocking on the door. So taking a look at 3rd and 6 here, Bradford sees nothing open and checks it down for a completion that's short of the first down marker, and that's going to set up a Vikings field goal try. The kicker comes out and drills it, and we're still in the lead in this one, 7-3. Now, the offense takes the field for the second drive of the day, looking to get the new receiver Randle involved. He makes the grab but can't find any blocking on the screen right there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Devontae then takes the handoff from Ryan, and he'll get tackled after a 3-yard pickup. So now facing a 3rd and 6, Ryan from the gun throws it complete to Julio Jones in the comeback route, and that's going to move the chains up to the 33. Ryan, once again from the gun, throws a strike to a wide open receiver that's completed, and mark that as Joseph Randle's first catch for a first down in the Falcons uniform. Hopefully he has many more of those as the season progresses, but we'll see how it plays out. Now, after the sack by Daniel Hunter, we're officially going in the wrong direction. We're looking at a 3rd and forever situation. Ryan hangs on to it, looking for a receiver to get open to pick up the first down, and gets taken down for another sack. So that series ends with a 3 and out. The Vikings come back out with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bradford looking for a receiver, hits one near the sideline there, and that's going to set up a 2nd and 4. Bradford then comes out in the gun, hands it off to Murray, who runs right by Deion Jones, who doesn't even bother trying to tackle him, but that play is going to move Minnesota past midfield. Looking at 1st and 10 from the 45, Bradford hands it off to Murray, and there you get to see that vaunted Falcons run defense that you've seen all season long. And this time it's big Sharif Floyd making the play from the D tackle position. As he's already engaged with the center, he's still able to rip out that big left hand and bring down the ball carrier. That's exactly why we brought him in during free agency last offseason. We needed a higher sense of physicality and toughness along the defensive front, and Sharif Floyd, as you guys just saw, is able to fit that bill perfectly. Now, getting back to the gameplay here on 3rd and 9, Bradford looks to fit one into a pretty tight window but can't quite get it there, and that's going to force a 3 and out for the Vikings. So now the offense sets up at the 36, Matt Ryan under center, delivers a quick pass downfield to Joseph Randle, who makes the grab at the 50. Ryan then lines up under center, sending Joseph Randle in motion, and sees something in the defense, so he makes a quick check at the line, takes the snap with a quick 3-step drop, fires down the seam and hits Randle in stride, and he is gone. Ryan and Randle in the first double R connection of the season goes 50 yards to pay dirt, and we gotta give credit where it's due because Matt Ryan was able to put Joseph Randle in the perfect position to make this play. Then once Randle got a free release off of the line, the 94 speed kicked in and did the rest, because at that point he was already gone for 6. Now our offense takes the field after another Vikings 3 and out. We come out handing the ball off to Devontae Freeman, and he picks up 2 on the play, setting up 2nd and 8. Ryan then takes a 7-step drop and delivers a pass on target to Mohamed Sanu on the drag route, and he's going to turn that upfield and set up shop at the 41. We then try to toss it to Devontae Freeman off the right side, who had a hole for a second, but instead gets brought down for a loss of 2. So facing 2nd and 12 now, we try to dump it off to the fullback, and he drops it, and now we're facing the 3rd and long from the 43. So Ryan takes the snap from the gun, scrambling to evade the pressure, has a receiver open, throws it up, and is picked off by Xavier Rhodes. Now, I think Julio kind of hung me out to dry on this one, you guys. I'm going to need to get your opinion on this because I want to see if what I thought I saw actually happened. Right now, as we run it back, I'm seeing Julio Jones running this route in front of the DB, but as the ball is thrown, he kind of fades his route behind Xavier Rhodes, and that gives him a perfect chance to make a play on the ball. Now, let me know, what do you guys think happened there? Did Julio give up on his route, or did I just suck and make a bad read? Trust me, it happens a lot. Go ahead and drop me a comment and let me know. Now, getting back to the gameplay in the Vikings drive, Bradford takes the snap in the gun and hits a wide open Adam Thielen down the sideline, and he's running all the way down to the 8-yard line after that completion. What a huge pickup by Thielen there, because it gives Minnesota a chance to get right back into this game here on 1st and goal. Murray takes the check down and runs out of bounds after a short pickup. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. They turn and hand it off to Murray, and this time he gets more yardage on the play and takes him down to the 2. Then Bradford comes out on 3rd and goal, turns and hands it off to Murray, and he gets denied at the goal line. This time it was big Reggie Dawson doing the dirty work down in the trenches, and even though Deion Jones is the one credited for the tackle, Dawson is the one in my book that made that play right there. So the defense is able to hold the Vikings to 3, but that makes it a 1-score game now, so the offense is definitely going to have to come out and respond. So we set up shop at the 40-yard line. Matt Ryan comes out, takes a snap from center, and fires a quick pass that's completed to Julio Jones. He stiff arms the defender to the dirt, tries to spin off of the last man, but can't break the tackle there, and that's going to set up the next play at the 24. Ryan then comes out under center with a 2-wide set. The Vikings send the house, and Ryan picks him apart for a huge gain. But unfortunately, that's where the drive begins to fizzle out, because a couple plays later on 3rd and goal, the pass intended for Sanu is broken up and incomplete, and that's going to leave us to settle for a field goal try. The kick is up and good, and that gives us a little bit of breathing room, but there's tons of football still left to play in this game. The defense definitely has to come out and make a stand. So the Vikings' next drive starts at the 43. Bradford throws complete to Treadwell there, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Bradford then takes a snap from the gun, looking to set up the screenplay, dumps it off to Murray. He makes the grab and picks up the 1st down pretty easily, and that's going to move him up to the 40-yard line in Falcons territory. Bradford then comes out on the next play, barking instructions, takes the high snap, hands it off to Murray, and he's got nothing but running room right down the middle of the defense, and that moves the chains down to the Falcons 26. The Vikings then look to spread the field, coming out in a 4-wide set. Bradford out of the gun looking for a receiver to get open, throws a pass intended for Diggs that's picked off by Tyrone Porter, and he's got nothing but green grass and dollar signs in front of him. Porter's going to return this for 78 yards for the touchdown on his very first career interception. That's not bad for a 6th-round draft pick out of Rutgers. In 7 weeks, he went from the roster bubble and nearly being cut to making a pick 6 in the NFL. That is not bad at all. So with this game a little over 5 minutes from being wrapped up, Bradford looks panicked in the pocket and throws another interception. This one is to Kendall Riley, and this one turns into a foot race. He just saw what Porter just did. He's trying to get his own pick 6. Does he have the energy to make it? No, he gets tripped up at the last second at the 2-yard line, and he just looked like he ran out of gas there at the end. But the return by Riley did set us up at the 2, and I had to put up some more points on the board just to try to redeem myself a little bit for the way I played last game against the Steelers. And even though we're not quite where I want us to be just yet, I think we took a huge step in the right direction with this win over Minnesota. This was a great effort overall. Now, I'm curious to get your thoughts on Joseph Randle. Now that you've seen him in action, go on ahead and drop me a comment down below and let me know if you think he'll be great in this offense, because I really think he's got the potential to be a really special player. And I know the sample size is pretty small, it's only been one game, but when you add him with Sanu and Julio and Devontae, I think we're almost back to the point where we can make defenses pick their poison, and that's saying a lot. Anyways, you guys, I'm up against it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.